Deontay Wilder makes a public announcement that he will rise from the ashes like a phoenix. Let's talk about it. Bow. What's happening, people? Welcome. Boxing After Dark. I'm your host with the most, Nocturnal. Talking about the fight time at nighttime to all my troops. Salute. This is my quick 2 cents on a real quick video about Deontay Wilder's announcement as the king. He will regain his throne. This is all I gotta say. And this is speaking for myself. It don't matter how smart you are in a world full of fools. And it don't matter how brave you are in a world that's full of cowards. Now, my take from Deontay Wilder, my advice to a Deontay Wilder: fall back. Don't say anything. Now is not the time for talk. Now is the time for action. It's hard to have a king mentality in a world full of peasants. That's why they say heavy is the head that wears the crown. That's why you see when Tyson Fury, his first time that he wore the crown, mentally he couldn't take it. He had to get stripped of his belts. He had to go through so many different mental mazes to come back to where he is now. Now I feel like he will be better suited, better mental-wise to be able to wear that crown. So now I believe Tyson Fury, that's why I said once he won, it was a salute to him, and it is, long live the king, the Gypsy King. And I call him a Gypsy King because he has a king mentality. That's why when Deontay Wilder addresses his people, his bomb squad nation, as their king, I have no quarrels or no issues with that. But I will say this for myself. I don't look at Deontay Wilder as my king. I look at Deontay Wilder as my brother, as a fellow soldier in the world of a war. And not just race war. Really, it's not about race at all. It's about success as a human being. When I salute Tyson Fury, when I salute Deontay Wilder, when I salute Anthony Joshua, when I salute Andy Ruiz, when I salute Terrence Bud Crawford, Errol Spence, Ryan Garcia, what's the young kid's name? Gervonta Tank Davis, Josh Taylor, Regis Prograis. When I salute all these boxers, this is a boxing channel, but I salute people that's trying to win in this world that's full of people that don't want to see you win, of all different nationalities, of all different races, of all different cultures, countries, just the people that's in this world that celebrate someone's loss versus congratulating somebody's victory. And you have to have a king mentality to rise above all that fodder, all that fertilization. You know what I'm saying? Some people call them haters. Back in my day, we didn't call them haters. We called them player haters, because you had to be a player. And then you had somebody that was hating on your game. And then it just got switched over to, we just cut the player out and said hater. And now all of a sudden you a hater no matter what you say, as long as it's not, you know what I'm saying, agreeing with what everybody else agrees with. Now all of a sudden you a hater. See, I have an opinion, and I respect everyone else's opinion. And in turn, respect is earned, not given. So when I give you respect, I expect to receive respect as well. But if you don't show me no respect, then off with your head. And that's a king mentality. I ain't got time to play with you. Now, when Deontay Wilder says he is a king, he has a king mentality, salute to that. Respect to that. And in the wake of his defeat, if he can rise back up, then more power to him. If he comes up short, if he fights and he goes out on his shield, then that's his destiny. If he happens to win, then salute. If he loses, but he showed that heart and that mentality that inspired so many people, then salute. And to all the people that don't understand that, they won't understand that. So there's no point in trying to target a message towards those people. It's like they say, let those that have ears hear, and let those that have eyes see. Everybody else, they not gonna get it. So there's no point in wasting your breath. There's no reason for you to be making public announcements. This is a message to Deontay Wilder. Right now is the time to eternalize who you are. Now is not the time for you to be putting things out into the world. Now is the time to be bringing everything in and using that to your strength, or using that to feed your mind, whether or not you know you're right for a trilogy, whether you are in the right mind to make a comeback. Now is the time to eternalize all the feelings and all the emotions of yourself. Now is not the time to worry about what everybody else feels, says, and does. This is just a time for a self-reflection, a self-analyze, and be true to yourself. And it definitely isn't the time to make excuses. Now, if you want to look at, what everything you did to lead up to this defeat, then you need to do that internally and within your own camp and your people that you can trust in your small circle. But it just ain't no reason to take anything in your mind, anything in your heart, and then put it out there for the people to step on and scrutinize and crucify. Because at this point in time, it don't matter what you say, and it doesn't really matter what you do at this current time. What matters is what you do in the rematch. That's the only thing that matters. So everything else, let it fall by the wayside. Do what you have to do. So this was a quick little message. Like I said, in response to his announcement, I understand why he did it, because if he didn't do it, you know, people would have been saying how he is quiet as a mouse, and he, you know what I'm saying, is completely, you know, afraid of addressing this situation head on. You know, I understand that. The best thing, and I'll put it like this, the best thing that he said in that whole video, out of all the king talk, the rising from the ashes, out of all the stuff he said in that video, the only thing that he said to me that I think he should have said was, "See you in a couple of months." That's the only thing he said that I said, that's the right mentality. Go into the bat cave and go train and get your mind right. Meditate, eat right, take care of yourself. But everybody else, deuces. I will see you in a couple of months. That's the only thing he said that I thought made sense. Everything else I felt like was the waste of breath. Because I know you talking to people, some people that's getting it and gonna say, man, I'm glad he did that. But at this current time, the majority of people, like I said, it's hard and it's pointless to be smart in the world full of fools and idiots. And it's pointless and it's hard. I shouldn't say pointless, but it's hard to be brave in the world that's full of cowards. And heavy is the head that wears the crown. Because it's hard being a king in a world full of peasants. So salutes and shouts out to Tyson Fury. I'm proud to see him be successful and overcome his demons. Salute to all the modern day gladiators, all the warriors, you know, all the people that's got their life under a microscope while they're trying to be successful and take care of their family, while they make their mistakes and get, you know what I'm saying, ridiculed or scrutinized for being human. Salute to all those guys, and salute to anybody out here in YouTube world that know exactly what I'm talking about. When you're trying to be successful, when you're trying to provide, being a man, protecting your family, and the more you work, the more people want to see you fail. But like they always say, if you don't got people hating on you, then you're not doing something right. Nocturnal Thoughts, salute, peace.